Hi guys, it's Ona. Today is Sunday, November 8th, and we are going to tackle Billy Barr today. It's been a while since I've been wanting to do this video because he's not very nice, and it's really about me feeling like I have permission to do this. As long as I can be fair, I think we're going to be okay. I did a meditation on him. What I saw last night was a safety pin tied around his middle finger, and it was squeezing it and cutting off the circulation, and eventually became gangrenous. Like it happened fairly quickly, but basically the circulation was cut off. This finger in palmistry is Saturn, the finger of Saturn. It is your responsibilities, your discipline. It's the midpoint between the two fingers here, the thumb and the forefinger, and these two. So it's like the fulcrum. It's your balance, and that is being squeezed out. Okay, it's being squeezed out by the safety pin, which symbolically represents. A couple years ago, people wore safety pins in solidarity who felt they were maligned by the Trump administration. So a safety pin was sort of a symbol that you held solidarity with somebody that has been through xenophobic attacks, homophobic attacks. So it's funny that it was a safety pin that was squeezing the circulation out of him. Smells sour. Okay. He's not eating right. I looked him up and he is only 69 years old, and I thought, oh my gosh, he looks so much older than that. A lot of back pain I sense, and what else? Oh boy, yeah, this one. He just spoke recently, a couple days ago, about policing, like be nice to your police or you don't have any police. And what I saw was he is chained to the devil. Big shackles all the way like this. Literally chained to the devil. That's what I saw behind him in that video. So that's pretty crazy. Wrote it all down. All right, we'll do a mental health check. We're going to use the Deviant Moon Tarot and see what's up with our buddy Billy. He is a curmudgeon. He's a curmudgeon. I'll tell you that. He's just kind of a mean dude. I don't know. All right, so the first card we get is going to be appearance and motor coordination all together. So what does he look like? What does he manifest in his appearance, in his physical form? Let's stop right there. Let me get my glasses. Okay, now we can see. First card we get, oh, well, he appears very anxious. Yeah, and as far as motor coordination, the lower half is kind of immobilized. I do feel like there's some back pain in that video when he was standing at the podium. He's really leaning forward. So there's some pressure there that he's relieving from that posture. Okay, so he looks scared. He looks gray also. Past history, okay? Past history of being able to get out of situations that you thought were impossible. Okay, but we're able to kind of get a grip on it at the end. He's a Gemini. These are both swords. Swords are Gemini or air signs. Speech. He's reserved. There's a reservation, and he's probably not saying as much as he should. So I'd say with speech, there's some reservation there. Very calculating, only saying a little bit, saving the rest for later. Not getting to say what you want to say, maybe. Affect or expression of emotion. He's the one that hands out all the goodies. Okay? So he probably feels, or his emotion is superior to, above people. Okay? It's a little inflated, I'd say. Thought content, fantasy versus reality or delusional thinking, paranoid. This is the 8 of Pentacles. So this is, he's very good at what he does. He can spin things in any direction that you want to, that he thinks you want to hear. Carefully choosing his words, master of his craft. Thought process. So I'm going to say probably, yeah, he can take an abstract thought and make it into a coherent response. Oh, yeah, well, you know what? We've got the 7 of Cups. So his thought process is blocking. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is the 7 of Cups. His thought process is take the reality and turn it into something else. So he's a big liar. Okay? This is his thought process. Delusional. Perception of reality. Perception of reality, we've got Knight of Cups in this deck, so he feels like he can deliver news that is calming, that will bring us like an emotional peace. He doesn't want to stir the pot, so I'd say he's just trying to preserve. Okay? That's your perception of reality. Intellect or level of education. He paid for it, or he had somebody pay for it. So he was probably privileged in a way that he got into schools that maybe he wasn't exactly qualified for, or maybe he was. He's a smart man. This is level of education, but it was definitely came down from the tree. And insight, wisdom, or what motivates you. Money, balance. That's what motivates you. Okay. Not so bad. I'd say, yeah, he's definitely putting on a show. Not showing us the reality of what's going on. Let's see. Should we do a general read on him? Let me just do a general read on him. I was going to do the week ahead. This is going to be a crazy week, you guys. The second week in December. Telling you. So let's just do a general read on Billy Barr. I don't know if he's gonna, if anybody's ever gonna see him in a light that is in a good way. Just seems like his reputation is just as much in the toilet as the color in his face, which is great. All right, let's just see what's going on with him. I think we're going to see a little bit of him this week. Y'all ready for this week? Oh my God, I'm telling you. Okay, using the Mystical Tarot, the first card we get is Judgment. Okay, that's what your week ahead's going to look like. There's some judgment coming. Yeah, I see that. I see even everybody's like, he's not acting in the appropriate way for his in his job, in his in his work environment. He's just not acting appropriate. So you got some judgment there. Ooh, that's what's crossing it. Getting in the boat and trying to get somewhere where it's not so choppy. So, and bringing baggage. So he's trying to, bury some baggage, throw it overboard, and get to smoother waters over there. At the top of the, you guys, at the top of the deck, we have the Tower, so there's going to be a sudden change. A very sudden change. Wow. And that is going to result in walking away or leaving something behind, being disappointed. Any sudden change, I think, is a disappointment, but there's an emotional disappointment here. In the past, had everything lined up behind you and looking good. Greedy, hoarding. Immediate outcome, we get the Queen of Cups. So the Tower over in the Queen of Cups, I'd say maybe there's some emotional stuff coming out about him that is going to be painful, unexpected, or a surprise. Environment. Oh, now you don't want to see this in a simple 10-card spread. A Tower and a Devil. There's some attachment. I'm telling you, with the Devil thing in the chain behind him at that podium, there's something dark in the environment that he is attached to. Man, somebody's got some dirt on you, Bill. Dirt. Outside influences. The Queen of Wands. So we could see this as somebody who is Nancy Pelosi-like. Can we go there? Okay. Outside influence. That makes sense to me. Hopes and fears. Being left out. This is the Five of Pentacles. And there's always a picture of a person or a couple that are outside begging to get in. Left out in the cold. This guy's amputated. There's an amputation. Okay. So missing part of yourself there. Okay. And outcome is the Wheel of Fortune, which is this is a karmic destiny. I'm going to do another row of that because I really want to be fair and nice, but this is not looking good for this man at all. And again, we get the Seven of Cups underneath. The bottom two in the deck. Oh, so, wow. Choose wisely, you stupid fool. Choose wisely, you stupid fool. Okay, that's at the bottom of the deck. He's making some foolish decisions that are going to compromise everything. Do I have to keep going? Because if I pull another bad card, I don't even know what to do here. All right, let's do another row of that on the bottom. All right, so you know what? Here's something good. We have the Devil and we have victory. So could it be that he is the environment is the Devil wins or victory over the Devil? Or simply a spiritual event happens and the Devil is off to the side. Okay. And balance for environment or outside influences. So, balance. Nancy wants to balance you. She certainly does. That's the outside influence. Hopes and fears. There is nothing hopeful about the two cards that I pulled for hopes and fears, okay, in that section. We've got the Hangman, and we've got people that are left out. He's left out in the cult, amputated. And he's hanging. Okay, wow, this is interesting. Okay. The right foot is amputated in this one, and the right foot is the one that is tied to the tree in the Hangman. Strung up by the right. Strung up by the right. And outcome. Okay. You know, I think he's going to get like some kind of lucky break. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is the karmic destiny for outcome, and Ace of Cups, which is really kind of an outpouring of emotion, new starts. So I keep hearing these two words, a fortunate inconvenience. There's something that happens that is a fortunate inconvenience. I don't know why or what that means right now, but write it in the comments. And if anybody has any suggestions, write that in the comments. And I need to remind you that this is for entertainment purposes only. And if you're under the age of 13, you please need to have viewer discretion is advised, okay? So, wrapping up this week, this is going to be very, very interesting. I think we have a full moon this week, too. I'd like to do a reading on that if I have a chance. And you guys always want to see the dogs, so I'll go get one of them. They're both sleeping, so they might be cranky. Maybe Miss Cannoli. Alrighty, you guys. I just have Cannoli. Just woke her up from her little nap. She's super boogery today. It's very dry in my house. And she's got a chronic nasal thing. So we'll take care of that. Everybody have a good week. Watch Jenny and Johnny live tonight on Jen Lynn Terrell. I think it's on her channel tonight for a little party. And everybody take care. It's going to be a big week. It's going to be a big week. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you.